What's going on, people? Want to hop on here real quick, man, and give my 2 cents on this TD Jakes situation. I won't be long because there's other important things going on as well, right? Like Bill Gates warning y'all about disease X that's coming. That's going to rip off your limbs. That's something else we need to talk about. But back to the TD Jakes thing, man. Many of you all have already convicted TD Jakes. It's crazy to me because you have done so without any video evidence, number one, all right? Any pictures, number two, any accusers coming forth, number three, showing or claiming that he did anything. But some of y'all just know he did it. Well, how do you know he did it? Well, I just know. Well, how do you know TD Jakes is guilty of this? I mean, you made a video saying that he did this. I don't know it. I don't know if he's guilty. I just want him to be guilty. You know, I mean, literally, that's how some of y'all sound. All right. Here's why I won't jump on the he's guilty bandwagon. All right. It's because some of y'all have already convicted him of being guilty because you just simply don't like TD Jakes. OK, and you don't like him because of what he proclaims, which is God. OK, or you hate him because of what he's preaching. You don't like his daughter, Sarah Jakes, or you don't like him because he got money, okay? You don't like him because he's not broke. You don't like him because you say he preaches prosperity, which the prosperity thing is also crazy to me because the Bible teaches prosperity, okay? No, it don't. Deuteronomy 29 verse 2, keep the words of the covenant, do them so that you may prosper. Psalms 1 and 3, and he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of waters, and his leaves shall not wither, and everything he do shall prosper. John chapter 3, 1 through 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. God separated physical prosper and spiritual prosper. He said, be in good health and prosper, even as your soul prosper. That's physically and spiritually. Man, I ain't trying to take y'all to church today, man, but I'm going to go and take y'all. See, many of y'all convicting Jakes, you hate God. All right. And you hate anybody that preaches God, teaches God to you, etc. Some of you would love to see TD Jakes fall. And many of you all are praying that the allegations are true so that you can make a video saying, see, this is why I don't go to church. See, this is why I don't believe in God. See, sir or ma'am, you wasn't going to church or believing in God when everything was cool. When preachers, pastors, etc. wasn't getting exposed like they are today, y'all wasn't in church. Okay, stop it. Y'all ain't even going to Geno Jenkins church, and y'all already know how real he coming. Y'all ain't even sitting in there listening. All right, stop. Furthermore, many of you all convicting him without evidence, but y'all just know he did it for some reason. Well, how do you know he did it? I just know. I just know. No evidence, no pictures, no accusers, but I just know he did it. All right. Many of y'all doing that don't even believe in God, have a preconceived notion of God, pastors, preachers, etc., and anybody that proclaims the gospel. OK, that's because, like I said earlier, many of you hate God and you hate anybody that believes in God. And you sit back and wish, hope, pray and meditate to see the fall of those who believe in God and have accepted Jesus Christ as Lord. And you don't just do this on the TD Jakes level. You do it on a lower level. You hate the person that believes in God at work. You hate the person that believes in God at school. You hate the person that's street preaching, etc. You just hate God. OK, I'm definitely not going to jump on the bandwagon with y'all and point my fingers at anybody because many of y'all that are doing that is coming from a hate-filled, gossiping, evil heart. It's not genuine. You're not speaking because you care about what's going on. You care about God's people. You care about the flock. You're speaking from a hate-filled heart for TD Jakes. And I won't align myself with a bunch of hate-filled people who's praying to see the downfall of Jakes or anybody. All right. Many of y'all just simply hate him because you say he got money. You say he's not poor. OK, because some of y'all have been brainwashed to believe that preachers, believers of God, etc. should be broke. And you say things like, well, Matthew 19 and 24 says it's hard for a rich man to enter into heaven. But then I can bust back and say 2 Corinthians 8 and 9 says, for you know the grace of Jesus, though he was rich, but for us he became poor so that us through his poverty may become rich. I bet you missed that, right? OK, 2 Corinthians 8 and 9, while y'all walking around here speaking against being rich, while y'all speaking against being wealthy, while y'all speaking against prosperity, 2 Corinthians 8 and 9 says, for you know the grace of Jesus, though he was rich, but for us he became poor so that us through his poverty may be rich. The word clearly told you right there that you may be rich, but some of y'all have accepted and embraced poverty so much when 2 Corinthians 8 and 9 says Christ has already taken on poverty for you so that you may be rich. Why are you as a believer embracing poverty? I don't know. Furthermore, all right, but again, I will not stand shoulder to shoulder with people who don't even believe in God, hate those who believe in God, and point my finger at anybody and convict them without evidence. Yes. Why? Because I know how it feels to be lied on. I know how it feels to stand in front of a judge and stand in front of a cop and proclaim your innocence over a lie. Okay? I know how it feels. It's not a good feeling. Now, many of you say he's a fake preacher. Well, the Bible talks about fake preachers, all right, in wolves and sheep's clothing, in hypocritical pastors, etc. The word of God hath already told you that you will encounter fake preachers, false prophets, etc. So why, when you encounter a fake preacher or false prophet, you so dang surprised? I don't know. All right. Now, is there a possibility that the allegations on Jakes are true? Absolutely. Allegations against anyone who goes to the bathroom, sits down, and takes a dump can be true. I'm not even saying the allegations are not true. What I'm saying is that I'm not going to convict anyone without evidence, and I'm definitely not going to stand next to no God haters, lovers of evil, and convict anybody without evidence, because God ain't even in y'all. Okay. Now, the Bible also talks about people lying on you. Exodus 20:16. Don't lie on your neighbor. Proverbs 19:5. Whoever tells lies will not go free. Proverbs 12:22. The Lord hates a lying mouth. I can go on and on. Did you know Chicago just paid out $700 million because people were serving time in prison over lies? Yes, wrongfully convicted people who were lied on just got $700 million from Chicago. Look it up. In conclusion, you have people on TikTok, YouTube, and social media platforms claiming to be prophets, making videos on TD Jakes saying God told them that he's gay, God told them that he's a pedo, he's this. But the Bible also talks about fake prophets and people lying, talking about God told them something that he ain't. Deuteronomy 18:20 and 22 actually said false prophets who say that God said something and didn't need to be put to sleep, if you know what I mean. Listen. When God exposes you to the world will see it. It will be very clear. You won't have to wonder if it's true. Well, I wonder if this is really happening. I wonder if this is true. Well, is this really going on? I can't really put it together. It don't look true. You'll know it's true when God do it, because you'll see it clearly. All right? God ain't got to try to expose nobody. He'll just do it. Is it possible that Jakes did this? Yes, absolutely. I said that earlier. Is it possible that it may be a lie? Yes, absolutely. But when God reveals, you'll know it's true or you'll know it's a lie. Pick one side, God's side, and ride with who you want to ride with until you see differently. All right? Peace.